just recently I ended up going over to somebody's house who didn't have cable, and so they had those bunny ears, and they got these free channels on TV, and most of them were black and white shows. And so I ended up seeing some of the shows that I watched when I was a kid, like Leave It to Beaver and Bonanza, stuff like that, and I can't stand to watch those shows anymore. But you know what? Gilligan's Island. Let's talk about Gilligan's Island. When I was a kid, I used to watch that before I went to school, and in the beginning I liked the show. You know, they're making inventions out of coconuts and bamboo and stuff like that, and almost getting off the island, but it's always getting screwed up by Gilligan. And eventually, you know, I'm a kid, so I'm not thinking logically here. You know, if they do get off the island, then the show's over, basically, right? But I was starting to get pissed off at Gilligan. You know, he just kept fucking things up over and over again, and you're going like, man, they got to get rid of him. You know, not kill him off, but send him on a boat somewhere else to another island, because the rest of them are pretty smart and they can get things, you know, done and accomplished, but he's always screwing things up. So when you're a kid, you don't think about that. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole plot, is that he does keep messing things up. And eventually they did get off the island, and I was pretty damn excited. I was going like, wow, they're off the island. They're actually at home. I was happy. I mean, I was really excited. And then they end up back on the island again. Back on the island again. And I'm going like, are you kidding me? But anyway, yeah, the show was entertaining. You know, overall it was entertaining. But come on, didn't it kind of piss you off if you watched it that he kept screwing things up? And when you're a kid, you're not thinking about the logic of the show and what's behind it. You're just hoping that they get rescued somehow. And there's always someone famous or someone rich or somebody that comes to the island. They get stuck there too, and then they promise to take them with them, or they're gonna get rescued to come back and get them, and they never do. Because of some reason, you know, there's always something behind it, and you're going like, man, damn it, you were so nice to that person, and then they screwed you over like that. Anyway, you know, it was okay. You know, now that I'm older, you know, I realize that I was thinking wrong, and that was not the way it was supposed to be. The show would be basically over. That's the reason why they got rescued, and they end up coming back, so you can continue it again. But come on, living on an island like that, without electronics, it would be boring. In real life, if you lived on an island and you had to do all that work to eat, and, you know, you're pooping in wherever they're pooping, and you ain't got toilet paper, so you're using leaves or whatever they come up with, it would suck. It would, to me, that fantasy of living on an island is something I would not want to do ever, period. It would just be too damn hard. Hell, if you get sick, what are you going to do? You're going to suffer. You ain't got no antibiotics. You got nothing. Okay, so that's it on this. If you ever watch the show, let me know what you think down in the comments below. And like always, thank you for watching, and God bless.